Project 16. Um, Here we define our variables and the light state as a new integer, and then we assign that to 1, which is going to be the red LED. And then we assign the intertactile for the for loop, which I set to I, 1 to 100. And then if we scroll down here, in the for loop, so this is basically saying that if we get the 10% chance of the button being pressed, then the light state is equal to 1. And then we set the light state value equal to the light state value plus 1. So that should be 2 now. Then it would output the red, or turn on the red light. Then if it is pressed again, the light state value would then be 2. And then it would be light state value plus 1 again, but then it would output the yellow, which is turning on the yellow light. And then if it's pressed one more time, since it is 3, the light state, or if the button is pushed again, basically, it will go up here, and set the light state to equal to 1. That's basically resetting the light state back to 1, as it says right here. And then it would output green, basically. And then if you just keep pushing the buttons over and over again, you go red, yellow, and green. And just to show that it works, with the coding and Plugrithm, as you can see, it goes down through. If we click here, it goes from red, yellow, green, then back to red and yellow and green. And that should basically be the exact same as you see for the Arduino. But first, the code. Up at the top, we first assign new pins for the outputs, which would be the yellow and the green. Then we have our light state as an integer. Then we proceed to the actual code, right down at the bottom here. So first, if the tactile is pressed, which is the button, and if the tactile is equal to 1, it sets the red to high, and all the other ones to low. Then, the same is for yellow. If the tactile is pressed and the value is equal to 2, it sets the yellow to high and all the rest to low, and it adds 1 to the light state. And for the green, it sets it to high and all the rest to low, and then resets the light state to 1. And we have a delay at the end. And for the LED, we push the button, red turns on, then yellow, then green. And if we go up to the serial monitor, we push the buttons. We can look at the output from this serial monitor, obviously, and it shows the proper values to help us with debugging.